More than a century ago, a ship began its journey that would become the most famous tragedy in history. But what really happened during Titanic's final hours? In 1912, Titanic was not just a ship. It was a symbol of human achievement, technology, and confidence. Thousands believed they were traveling on the safest ship ever built. The Titanic was created with one goal: to become the greatest ship on Earth. On April 10, 1912, Titanic started her first and only voyage. Life on board seemed perfect. Nobody knew this journey would soon become history. But far away in the cold Atlantic, danger was waiting. The ship was moving through an area where ice warnings had already been reported. On the night of April 14, everything changed. The crew searched the darkness ahead, but the ocean was almost impossible to see.
At 11:40 p.m., a massive iceberg appeared directly in Titanic's path.
The crew reacted quickly, but there was not enough time. The collision damaged the ship beneath the surface. Slowly, the truth became clear. Titanic was in serious danger. Many passengers did not understand what was happening.
Begin preparing the lifeboats immediately.
Yes, sir.
The crew began preparing lifeboats. But there was a terrible problem. There were not enough lifeboats for everyone. Thousands faced a decision that would change their lives forever. The world's largest ship was slowly disappearing. For survivors, the view of Titanic fading into darkness would never be forgotten. As the situation became serious, passengers finally realized that Titanic was not going to stay afloat.
The crew sent a desperate message across the Atlantic, hoping another ship would hear their call.
Far away, another ship received Titanic's distress signal and rushed toward the disaster. In the cold darkness, lifeboats moved away while Titanic's lights slowly disappeared.
After hours of struggle, the massive ship reached its final moments.
At 2:20 a.m., Titanic vanished beneath the Atlantic Ocean. The silence that followed became one of the most haunting moments in maritime history. Those who survived waited in the darkness, hoping help would arrive. Hours later, the rescue ship Carpathia arrived and saved the remaining survivors. When the survivors reached land, the world wanted answers about what happened to Titanic. The news of Titanic's sinking
Extra, extra! Read all about it! Titanic sinks!
shocked millions around the world. Thousands of families waited for news about their loved ones. Investigations began to discover how such a disaster could happen. The tragedy changed the future of ocean travel forever. New safety regulations were created to protect passengers on future voyages. For decades, Titanic remained hidden beneath thousands of feet of water.
Then in 1985, the legendary wreck was finally found. The discovery revealed a frozen moment from history, preserved under the sea.
Every object found told a small story about the people who were there.
More than a century later, Titanic remains one of the greatest mysteries and stories ever told. Today, Titanic rests thousands of feet below the ocean. More than a century later, Titanic remains one of the greatest mysteries and stories ever told. Titanic was not only a disaster, it was a lesson remembered forever. The final night of Titanic changed history. And the mysteries of Titanic continue to fascinate the world. More than 100 years later, the legend still lives. Because some stories are never forgotten. Was the true story of Titanic's final hours.